Hello everyone, today's episode of Showcase is on Dark Souls 3. Why a long face? Well, it's the last DLC weapon. Well, at least not really the last DLC weapon, but it's the last one I have at the moment. But what can you do? All good things must come to the end. I think this DLC's been pretty good in the end. But today's weapon is not really a normal weapon I cover. It's the Millwood Greatbow. A bow? How can you review a bow? Usually I review swords, which is true. But I think it's some time I actually did the bows. Again, I didn't think I'd be doing a whole catalog, but here I am. The description of this weapon reads, Greatbow crafted with dark oak and wielded by the Millwood Knights. Only specialized with great arrows can be fired from the bow. It is said the Millwood Knights use these to face their sworn enemy, the Abyss Dragon. The good old Abyss Dragon. I recall it's a boss in the first Dark Souls DLC. I think, yep, yeah. Yes. What's the second bolt Dark Souls? I kinda forget. Anyway, the skill is the Pierce Earth. Fire a great arrow and burst of strength and a prayer that violently shakes its target and explodes on impact. Yeah, if we fought the Millwood Knights, you would probably recognize this various thing. Yeah. Okay, and visually, well, I'm not a bow historian, nor do I study them very closely, but this one looks pretty normal. It looks like a normal composite bow. A great bow, composite bow. Well, if it means anything, it kind of looks like the hunter's bow from Skyrim. I also wasted too much of my life playing that game, so I hate to recognize it. But hey, it's a bow. I'm assuming it works, right? Going on to the stats for the Millwood Greatbow, well, physically we got a lot of damage. Well, we better. It's a great bow after all. These things will fire fast. So not only have 140 damage, we actually got a lot of bonus, like 100 bonus. Like, wow, that's a lot. But again, that has to be the point. Now, for the attribute bonus, we got a C and an E. C for strength and E for dexterity. Now, attribute requirement, you need 28 strength and 12 dexterity, so that's quite a bit. And on the Pierce Earth, we got 20/20, which is I'm assuming for each arrow type, and the weight is 9.0. Now, I saved it for last, but range is 39. Why I gotta say this last? I'm gonna compare it to other bows. So let's go look at the best bow, the Black Bow of Ferris, and we got the shortest bow, which is pretty much, you know, the normal short bows. So we can see that among all the bows, that this Millwood Knight bow has the worst range of all of them. So yes, we'll see if that's true or not. Animations are very short. You got the basic shot and then you got the stance. So let's look at the stance. Very fancy looking. You draw an arrow and it violently shakes and explodes. Interesting. Now, one thing I don't like about this game. Now, you see this is a normal short bow. Range 42. Now, here's a Millwood Knight bow. Fire an arrow. Tell me, which arrow drops more? If you have trouble running a ball, if you want to see it again, here's a short bow. You can even see my great bow is still there as a dot. If my Millwood Greatbow is the shortest range, how come it's outdoing the rest of these? Oh, it makes making reviews difficult. Alright, going on to this. While upgrading this Millwood, no, you need Twinkling Titanite. This stuff's expensive, but at least in the first upgrade, your attribute for strength goes to a B. So you can get quite a bit of damage per upgrade. I wonder if the range increases per upgrade. Well, I'm not too sure. But let's keep going. Let's just start, and you get a pretty good damage upgrade. Yeah, pretty good. So upgrade, and if I did take into Titanite Slab, I would get an A for my attribute bonus. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So yeah, 400 and some damage. Now, I should at least make a stance and say in this video that no bow can be infused. It's not just a Twinkling Titanite, it just cannot be infused in general, it's a bow. Keep in mind, for this review, I'll be fighting enemies with the, well, Dragon Slayer Great Arrow. Why? Because I think it's the standard, I think. Okay, let's move on to performance. Now, I'm going to be aiming for a few headshots, but For the most part, I'm not sure how to properly use this weapon. So headshot damage, excellent 500. This thing bouncing off his head. Oh dear. Now, this is the part where it gets a little difficult using a greatbow at this range. There we go. Didn't even have to hit his head to stagger him. Get another one in there. Alright. Look at the amount of spears in him. Jesus. Okay, I'll see here. I'm not sure I can hit these guys' heads at this range so easily. I am not a great shot. Whizzed right by his head. No, there you go, he noticed. Okay, whizzed by his head too. They don't feel very threatened, do they? Okay, there we go. 600 and some for headshot. Oh, it didn't kill him. Oh, it wasn't headshot. Guy's collarbone. Okay, let's try and get a headshot. There we go. No, 910. Damn. Difficult to get a headshot, but hey. At least it's powerful when it hits. Now, I'm not sure really I should bother fighting this knight. I'm pretty sure I can't get to that shield. But oh well. Let's see. Fire, come on. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get to that shield. Okay, let's do a few dodges. Alright, so it's powerful at least. Now, I'm gonna speed up the entire fight with the Gorgal because all three fights didn't go so well. No matter what I did, it was just me dodging a lot or getting hit and just hitting his shield. So it was okay. It did already damage, but the Gorgal in nature is very defensive. But oh well. It did still do the job just fine. Just gonna be a little bit more patient and wait for him to drop his shield. Hitting him was a bit tedious, but it still worked. Okay, against the Black Knight, this one might be the most difficult of all, because if he's not gonna walk, he's gonna run at me. Okay, I hit him like a little bitch and I'm gonna run. Shoot him again as he comes towards me. Smart fellow. Use his shield. Now, how am I gonna hit him at this range is a good question to prevent that from happening. Gotta try and get him in his longer and faster animations. I go do good damage. It does great damage. Too bad I get hurt in the process. I think this is it right here. Yes. Also, testing this special move. It's difficult. Very. The AoE is shit. And using it as just aim right at, it goes right through my opponents. I managed to get at least one working eventually, and it does impressive damage and everything. Although, the amount of effort it takes, meh. So yes, every time I hit a person, it goes right through them. There's no real benefit to that. No really benefit at all. You don't really get a dramatic strength boost as you think. As much as it hits those guys, it does 600. When I hit the knights, it doesn't do nearly as great as damage. It looks normal damage. See? Okay, let's move on to the pros and cons. I did change the score a little bit to economy, since you can't score a bow like you would score a sword. There are too many different things. Anyhow, pros. It certainly is very powerful. Its special move, if it can be used properly, is also powerful, and it's laid for a trap. And also, the range just doesn't seem as bad as it claims. Because we've already tested that and see that weapons with greater range fall short. So, good job there, Dark Souls team. Good job. Good job. Anyway, let's move on to cons. It is slow to fire. Yes, quite slow to fire. And for a bow, it's quite heavy. 9.0 doesn't sound heavy, but when you don't normally carry a bow alone, you usually carry it with your weapons, so it's stacked on top of that. And the ammunition can be expensive. Buying 50 arrows for review is not cheap. Alright. That's the pros and cons. Let's move on to the score. Damage, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. Pretty good indeed for a bow and arrow. Range, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. I didn't feel like that number really impacted the range of this thing at all. I think it's a pretty arbitrary number. Speed, 1 out of 10. This bow is slow to fire. If you use a stance, it is much slower. Bonus, I give it 8 out of 10. It was pretty damn good bonus. Next upgrade would have surpassed the base damage. But it was okay. Like, it wasn't as impressive as I thought it would be, but oh well. Misk, 8 out of 10. Of all the greatbows, this one might be more worth your trouble to use. It sure takes a lot of strength, but not as much strength at that point. You should already have that or come close to it by the time you get it. But anyway, in total, I give the Millwood Greatbow 32 out of 50, which is exceptional. Quite a good bow here we got. It's pretty nice. And so it comes to an end. Goodbye, snowy landscape, for I'll not see you anytime soon. I'll be back to get that damn rose, the whip. Ugh. But it might take about a week or two for me to properly get it. But no matter. In the meantime, I still have other weapons to cover back in the base game, which I'll continue to do so. So yes, but that's been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching and see you guys next time. Take care out there.